Hey guys, it's Mohammed here. I hope you are all doing well. Today's video is going to be about me showing you some ways you can actually cheat during an online proctored exam. I know it sounds crazy, but watch this video. But before we begin, I just want to say please subscribe to my channel and also like this video, and also comment down below on ways that you actually have cheated on an online proctored exam successfully, because that would be amazing, and maybe I could help you guys out and just make that into a video like this, which is why I have compiled this information into one video. I thought it would be helpful and useful because there are people searching for this like me. I was searching for this and I could barely find anything online. It's crazy. However, so I decided to just make this all into one video. So if you don't know what a proctored exam is, it's an exam where your professor actually watches you through your webcam on your laptop, and that sounds crazy, I know. So basically he or she might use a program. Mine is using Honor Lock. When I first heard that on the first day of class, I got a little bit nervous and I kind of died a little bit inside, honestly. So what happens is that the AI software, it will detect for any suspicious activity. Like for example, it will lock all your programs and you can't open up new tabs, and also you cannot use your phone because this AI software can track secondary devices like smartphones via Wi-Fi, actually via IP address. So I'm going to talk more about that later, and it will look for facial expressions that will count as suspicious activity. Also, once you take this test, make sure that you don't leave the room because it will count that as suspicious activity as well. It will also make you verify that you are actually the one taking the test. Like, you have to get your student ID, and you have to let the camera scan it. And you have to literally pick up your laptop and scan the whole room to make sure that there's nobody else in there helping you. Another thing it will look for is in case you have something on your desk, like you have to give like a whole scan and you have to show what's on your desk as well, and you have to keep your phone away. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, let me show you some ways you can actually cheat during your online examination, because these tips are actually pretty dang good and they're really nice. Okay, the first one is, what you want to do is go to Microsoft Word, or you don't even have to go there, but if you can get a normal piece of paper like you would print and cut that in half and just write down your notes small, but not too small, large enough that you can read them, and this will definitely help you with your examination. And what you want to do is place this right above your keyboard on your laptop and on the very below part of the screen, if that makes sense. This is a blind spot where your webcam cannot pick up, and my advice is you can even print out a sheet and just actually cut it in half after you've typed in like your super small font. I'm pretty sure there's a way in a Microsoft Word that you can make it really small and just make sure that the words are on like a certain bottom left corner of the paper, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can do that, and that is super helpful as well. The second way is get your phone, and this is pretty similar to the first one, but make sure that you have your phone. And the thing is that try to hide your phone before you do the whole 360 scan thing. That way your professor cannot even pick it up in the first place. So if you've done that properly, what you want to do is just put your phone, and don't put it super far from you, because AI software will actually look for suspicious activity in terms of where your hands actually are and how fast you type. Guys, I mean, this is like some crazy stuff. So what you want to do is try to find a black or white case, any case that will match the color of your desk that you put your phone on, so then that way that they can't see it when you are doing your 360 scan. And this is really helpful because once it's really close by to you and they can't see it, once you start the exam, you can just literally just grab your phone quickly and just put it on the same spot that you would put your paper for the first method, and just literally read off your phone and just lightly scroll, and they will not be able to see you. The third technique is that right before you start the test, make sure that you actually dim the lights. Don't turn the lights off, but just dim them. The laptop will not probably pick this up because it will always try to adjust the screen itself to make it look like real life. So like for example, if it's kind of dark, it will bump up the exposure through the webcam, but your professor will not even notice. So what you want to do is do that, and then turn up your screen brightness to maximum. And if you wear glasses like me, which I'm not wearing at the moment, but
if you wear glasses like me, and my glasses are kind of messed up, they're not perfect right now, these are actually broken.
if you wear glasses like me, and what you want to do is just turn up the brightness. So this is a bad example because there's so much light right now, but you want to get as much glare as you can. So then that way, when you are looking at the tests, it will be kind of bright. If you were on your laptop, it would be much bigger on your glasses, and you can literally just look at your phone, and the professor and the AI software cannot pick up your eyes because it is being hidden by glare. And that's actually one of the things that the software searches for in terms of suspicious activity as well as facial expressions. It's not a perfect system, but our goal is to minimize. Now, this next method is super useful, guys. You want to use this if you want to use your phone during an exam, which I'm sure you do. So once you grab your phone that was near you and that was disguised during the scanning before the exam took place, what you want to do is get that phone and just, first of all, turn off the Wi-Fi right before the test starts. So then that way, once you turn on your phone, they cannot find your secondary device via the IP address, which is how they find secondary things like that. So what you want to do is just turn your Wi-Fi off right before the test starts, and you want to turn on your 4G mobile data because they can't track this down. This does not have the same IP address the Wi-Fi has because they're two separate things. The Wi-Fi is its own thing. The 4G is your own service that you are paying for. It's separate from Wi-Fi. So if you use your 4G during your phone, during your exam, they can't track it as a secondary source. So it will be perfect. So you just want to do that combined with the other technique with the phone right above the keyboard, and you should be good to go. So this is actually a really good way to cheat, guys, seriously. So that's pretty much it for my ways that you can actually cheat during an online proctored exam. I hope this video was helpful. I really hope you guys can subscribe. It would be awesome. And the reason why I made this video, like I said, is that nobody is like talking about it, which is crazy because on my first day of class, when my teacher said we are going to be taking an online exam on something called Honor Lock, I was like, what's that? Then I searched it up and my heart died, even though that I looked calm. With all that aside, I hope you guys like this video. Please comment down below your successful stories when it comes to cheating during an online exam. I would love to hear it, and I want to incorporate it into a video. I can keep you anonymous as well if that's what you would like. Alright guys, bye.